Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. It's your brother Amir Yusuf. And today's topic we're going to be talking about is consequence. Yes, consequence. Now, you have to understand that consequence has to be balanced on both sides. And what does that mean to be balanced on both sides? Well, first of all, you have to understand consequence is in the form of an equation. The left side and the right side. And in between, there's an equal sign because that gives it balance. Because one side has to equal the other side. They both must be equal. So on one side, there is an action, and the other side of the equation is the reaction. One side of the equation dealt the action, and the other side who received the action will give off a equal but opposite reaction. Always keep that in mind. Remember, for every action that is generated, there is a reaction that is generated. It goes both ways. Now, when you are overreacting, there is a consequence for overreaction. You're getting out of order, getting out of hand, just taking it all the way out of context. Yes, there will always be a consequence for overreaction. Any action that is dealt out into this reality, know for sure every action has an opposite but equal reaction. Consequence is the most fundamental principle of the universe. You have to understand, no one's escaping consequence. No one's running from it. No one's getting away from it at all. Even if the camera or your boss didn't see what you was doing or whatnot, just remember the consequence will always follow. It might not happen right then and there, but at some point, consequence will show up, and you will think to yourself and remember, hey, I did this action, so now this is my consequence. Think about it. For example, it's like you want to be a great artist. So to be a great artist, you have to practice, You have to put that hand and that paintbrush to the test. Get your pencils right, all your tools you need to be an artist. You have to practice, you have to draw, you have to take time out to study your craft. Now, once you take that time out, you have to think after you do all that studying, that preparing, that practicing, all the things necessary to become an artist. Once it's all said and done, for placing that action of practice onto learning how to be an artist, then the reaction from all the practice will be great because the action was you was practicing, and the reaction will be, hey, you came out with a great painting. You do great work. You know what you're doing. You studied this craft. You have it down. Another thing we have to understand is discipline. Discipline times pressure is power. So whatever you put your mind to, you can do. You will accomplish it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Discipline is the 5 pillars of Islam. All 5 of them has to do with discipline. Now, discipline times pressure equals power. So if you want power, you have to discipline yourself. You have to do what's necessary. That's why we have the 5 mathematical pillars of Islam. Because each pillar, it takes discipline to achieve the end goal for each pillar. Discipline times pressure is power, right? Pressure is going through tribulations that's right around the corner for us. Yes, due to the abomination of desolation that's currently taking place right now, that no one in this world is talking about, but who? The messenger of the covenant. Yes, the messenger of the covenant, Master Suleiman. He's the only one giving us the information, the direction, the guidance, the light, and the brain, the new mindset, the new way of thinking, and challenging our thinking thoughts and informing us of what's going on so we can make it through these tribulations. And the way you're going to make it through is by having the 5 mathematical pillars of Islam. Understand that Islam is mathematics and mathematics is Islam. Plain and simple. So back to discipline times pressure equals power. So if you're disciplined and you go through pressure, trials and tribulations, whatever it is, whatever pressures of life you go through, just know at the end of that, you will gain great power. It's like being purified back from nothing to something. That's all it is. You have to discipline yourself. Your power and your strength will increase through discipline. That's how you get stronger. That's how you level up in this reality we're living in. Now, it took me personally 23 years of discipline with all the pressures of life beat me up, working for 23 years straight, going to the gym for 15 to 20 years, after work every day, working 2 to 3 jobs, cutting grass, washing cars, whatever it takes to get the job done. I made sure it happened. That was discipline. Going to the gym when I didn't want to, tired after work, getting off, but still making my way to the gym to go work out my muscles and get a peace of mind. And then waking up the next morning and doing it all over again, repeating the routine. That kept me disciplined. And now, 23 years later, after the correct discipline, investments, saving money, moving strategically, that discipline helped me beat Adam's system. Yes, Adam's system. It helped me beat the American dream. And come to find out, as I beat the American dream, I seen that it wasn't about nothing. So then I detached myself from the American dream. Sold my house, sold my cars, moved to South Africa, November 2023. Been there ever since. But now, your brother Amir Yusuf came back to America as of August 2024 to give you, brothers and sisters, that light that I'm reflecting. And that light, where did I get it from? Where did I find that source of light? Well, the source of light came from the messenger of the covenant, Master Suleiman. That's who we should be seeking right now at this time. We shouldn't be seeking Farrakhan, son of perdition, son of a devil, the man who robbed the Nation of Islam for 42 years. It has nothing to show. Been taking the people's money, misleading the people, misguiding the people. But we have someone that is not taking the people's money and misguiding the people and misleading the people. That's helping us. That's giving us our new mindset, the new way of thinking, reflecting truthful light, giving us what we need, giving us the armor, giving us that mindset, giving us clarity, informing us of the abomination of desolation that no one is informing us of. That's the messenger of the covenant, Master Suleiman. Just remember, brothers and sisters, consequence is the most fundamental principle of the universe. Always take heed to it. Know that for every action, there is a opposite but equal reaction. And if you're disciplined, you will gain power. Discipline equals power. But understand that you have to go through pressure, because discipline times pressure equals power. So if you discipline yourself, get the 5 mathematical pillars of Islam down, get your discipline in, and go through the pressures of life, the everyday struggle that we have to go through, the 400 years of the Holocaust we've been here in the North America wilderness, that will give you the power that you need to move forward. It's your brother Amir Yusuf. Assalamu alaikum.